Every day, thousands of ships sail across the world's oceans, carrying food, fuel, medicines, raw materials, and consumer goods that keep our modern world functioning. Behind every vessel is a crew of dedicated seafarers working around the clock, often far away from their families and loved ones. While maritime safety has traditionally focused on physical dangers such as storms, collisions, fires, and machinery failures, there is another challenge that deserves equal attention: mental health. For many people, a seafaring career appears exciting and adventurous. Traveling around the world, visiting foreign ports, and experiencing life at sea sounds fascinating. However, the reality is very different. A seafarer may spend months continuously away from home. Unlike most professions, seafarers cannot leave their workplace at the end of the day. Their workplace and home are the same place. This unique lifestyle creates emotional pressures that many people ashore never experience. One of the most significant challenges for seafarers is isolation. Imagine being surrounded by thousands of miles of open ocean with limited social interaction outside a small group of crew members. Even with modern communication systems, nothing can completely replace physical presence with loved ones. The inability to attend family emergencies, celebrate important occasions, or simply spend time with friends often creates feelings of loneliness and emotional exhaustion. Over time, prolonged isolation can contribute to anxiety, depression, and decreased motivation. Pressure and responsibility. Life on board comes with enormous responsibility. Every officer and crew member plays a critical role in ensuring the safety of the vessel, cargo, environment, and fellow crew members. Navigating congested waters, handling emergencies, meeting operational deadlines, and passing inspections can create tremendous pressure. Many seafarers feel they must remain strong at all times and avoid discussing emotional difficulties. As a result, stress often remains hidden until it becomes a serious problem. Fatigue and sleep deprivation. Fatigue is another major concern. Watchkeeping duties, maintenance work, cargo operations, and irregular schedules can disrupt normal sleep patterns. Lack of quality rest affects concentration, judgment, and emotional stability. Fatigue not only impacts mental health, but also increases the risk of accidents and human error. Numerous maritime investigations have identified fatigue as a contributing factor in serious incidents at sea. Family-related stress. Even when a seafarer is thousands of miles away, family responsibilities remain. Parents may become ill, children may need guidance, financial challenges may arise. Relationships may face strain due to prolonged separation. The inability to be physically present during difficult situations often creates feelings of helplessness and guilt. This emotional burden can remain with a seafarer throughout an entire voyage. In recent years, a new challenge has emerged for seafarers. Commercial ships are designed to transport cargo, not to participate in military operations. Yet many merchant vessels have found themselves operating in regions affected by armed conflicts, missile attacks, drone strikes, piracy, and geopolitical tensions. Suddenly, ordinary civilian mariners found themselves facing risks that traditionally belonged to military personnel. The attacks on commercial vessels in major shipping routes demonstrated how vulnerable merchant seafarers can be. A ship carrying containers, fuel, grain, or consumer goods can become exposed to threats, despite having no involvement in any conflict. For seafarers, this has created an entirely new level of anxiety. Many now sail with concerns not only about weather and navigation, but also about potential missile attacks, drones, or regional conflicts. Families ashore often experience constant fear while monitoring news reports and waiting for updates from loved ones at sea. For many in the maritime industry, these developments became the last nail in the coffin for already declining morale. After years of coping with long contracts, crew shortages, isolation, fatigue, and the challenges that followed the pandemic, the added threat of operating near conflict zones pushed stress levels to unprecedented heights. Seafarers choose a career at sea. They accept storms, rough weather, and long voyages. But very few expect to work under the shadow of armed conflict. The psychological impact of this reality cannot be ignored.